breaking news. I can tell you that the MP accused of watching porn in the House of Commons is going to quit.
Is this embarrassing?
Of course it's embarrassing. And we've just heard about the resignation of Oliver Dowden. He is the government's culture secretary, co-chair of the Conservative Party.
John Penrose has just resigned as the Prime Minister's anti-corruption czar.
A government aide, Paul Holmes, has resigned over the Partygate affair.
Main independent advisor on ministers' interests, Lord Geit, has resigned.
It's the Deputy Chief Whip has resigned.
He said, "Last night I drank far too much. I've embarrassed myself and other people."
And in the last few minutes, news that the Health Secretary, Sajid Javid, has just resigned.
I think Rishi Sunak has just resigned.
Breaking news this evening. The Chancellor Rishi Sunak and the Health Secretary Sajid Javid resigned from the Cabinet.
Robert, any of this surprise you this evening?
Well, pretty much all of it surprises me.
And 4 of Boris Johnson's most senior Downing Street advisors have resigned this evening.
A wave of resignations, including these 3 senior ministers who abruptly quit within minutes of each other.
Now 27 resignations, 5 ministers resigning in one blow.
At least 36 ministers and aides have said they can no longer serve under Boris Johnson.
The obvious question being, is the Prime Minister about to resign?
What we understand is that the Prime Minister remains defiant. He is not going to stand down.
So far, there have been at least 43 resignations. It's a record number for one day.
We've just had a resignation letter, or just seen the resignation letter from Michelle Donnelly.
There's basically no ministers in the Education Department. There's only a Lords Minister. They've all gone.
Incredible, extraordinary. The superlatives are maxed out, Charlie, on a morning like this.
We are now hearing from Chris Mason, our political editor, that Boris Johnson will resign.
I'm just hearing from a very high-level government source telling me that it's done.
Good morning. We are breaking into programmes to bring you the news from Downing Street that Boris Johnson will resign today.
Well, here he is, Nick. Let's see what the Prime Minister has to say.
But them's the breaks.
Priti Patel will return to the backbenches, so announcing that she intends to stand down as Home Secretary. This is Kwasi Kwarteng's resignation. You have asked me to stand aside as your Chancellor. I have accepted this.
Making it clear that it was Liz Truss's idea to ask him to leave. He didn't resign, that it was Liz Truss who asked him.
There were reports of Tory MPs being manhandled into the lobby of the Deputy Chief Whip and the Chief Whip resigning. The former reported to have been seen walking away, saying he just didn't effing care anymore. As we go on air tonight, we hear they have officially unresigned.
I've had enough. I've had enough of talentless people.
Well, Home Secretary Suella Braverman has resigned, so
she'd chosen to tender her resignation after breaking the ministerial code. It's over for Liz Truss. According to my source, she's going to have to step down. It's absolutely extraordinary. She has been in post but 6 weeks. She's coming out. Let's listen in.
I am resigning.
Wow, Ben, what else can you say? What an extraordinary moment in British political history.
The Prime Minister's just resigned.
Yeah, I know.
What do you think?
Good. She was rubbish.
That Jacob Rees-Mogg has resigned.
Tonight, Sir Gavin Williamson resigns from government after claims of bullying.
It sounds like it's all over, Kay.